Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Showcase. We're doing the Let's Play style thing again, because I had a lot of fun with it with the Mega Man hacks video, so why the hell not try it again and see if I can't recapture the magic. I say magic, but it really is not in any way, shape, or form magic. This time, since Breath of the Wild is, depending on when I upload this, either coming out tomorrow or today, just depending, we're going to play a bunch of Zelda ROM hacks. Initially, I wanted to do, like, NES Zelda and Link to the Past, but that was a little complicated to record, having to switch between emulators, so we're just going to focus on NES Zelda ROM hacks today. I'll probably do Link to the Past at some point in the future, because I like Link to the Past a lot. I would like to see how people alter it. A couple of these I have played a little bit beforehand, just to make sure they're actually worth covering. But most of them I haven't really gotten into, so we'll see just based on what is and isn't interesting about it. Alright, this first one I picked solely on the name. It's called South Park Zelda, and it's made by Kevin. I have to push the start buttock, apparently. Yeah, I don't need the story for this. Somehow, something tells me that South Park Zelda is not going to have a great story. That's a good name right there. FGGR. Okay. This looks like an Atari game, and it kind of hurts my eyes, actually. I guess I'm supposed to be Kyle. I kind of look like that. Kill me with that sword, Billy. Oh no, I'm Billy. Okay. I killed the old man with the sword. Really, they've scaled, it's not scaled down, that's not the right word, but they've removed basically any and all detail from it, so it just looks like an Atari game. But the fire is still the same, so the flames look really out of place. What the fuck? Why did I start up here? Alright. Can I go the other side of the cave and anything be different? No. Okay, yeah, why did it start me up here when I leave the cave? Whatever, let's just go over here. Alright, so far nothing is particularly different. I mean, the old man told me to fucking kill him, but, you know. Okay, so the fairies are Mr. Hanky. Cool. I don't expect to make a whole lot of progress in most of these, so we'll just kind of go and take a look at a couple of key areas and see what's interesting. Something tells me this is backwards. Shouldn't this be on the other side? Has the map been, like, inverted? Kind of weirdly? Because this doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is. It just feels strange. Kenny is the shopkeeper. I don't have any rupees, so no. And it just starts me at random places. I guess because that's where the caves are supposed to be. There's the last woods, so I don't need to be in here. Yeah, I guess it starts me where the caves are, normally are on the map. And things are, in fact, reversed. What if I go this way? I just want to see if we can find Dungeon 1. Maybe there's something interesting in there. Because otherwise, this thing's already pretty friggin' bizarre. I mean, it's essentially a Zelda game where I'm playing as Kyle from South Park. Or, I'm sorry, it's Billy, but... Oh, wait a second. I just realized the joke. The old man is supposed to be Stan's dad. Or Stan's grandpa, rather. So I guess that means that I'm Stan, even though I look like Kyle. All the South Park knowledge dropped on here. What's in here? Nothing. Never mind, there is something. I had to go into it sideways to get into Kenny's secret friggin' shop that I can't buy anything because I only have 2 rupees. You know, this white is like really hard to look at, actually. Especially since there's barely any other color breaking it up, and the green really doesn't help. The green actually kind of makes it worse. What the fuck did I just pick up? Is that a bomb? That's the only thing I could think it would possibly be is a bomb, but why is it a bomb? Why is the bomb a person? Like, that's definitely a South Park joke, I just don't remember, because, you know, it's a South Park hack, but what the hell? Yeah, it's a bomb, alright, but why? What's in here? Kenny again. Yeah, okay. I can't remember where level 1 is, like, supposed to be. Because everything's all weird and inverted, and I don't know Zelda 1 that much to begin with. So, this is like just tossing me in a new game entirely, with no direction. I don't think this is level 1, but we'll just go in here anyway. Alright, let's see what's interesting in level 2. We'll see what happens in here, and then we'll just wrap up this one. Friggin' ropes. Get the key. More snakes. My gamepad is being a little bit weird and making me go different directions. Hopefully that won't screw me over too much. No more than regular Zelda controls will, anyway. The compass will actually probably be useful. I don't think the map of the dungeon is inverted at all, but the overworld map is for some reason, like it's reversed. Maybe they should have made that the second quest. Be like Symphony of the Night. But before Symphony of the Night by like 8, like the full 10 years. My Zelda skills are second to none. I got killed by the boomerang, guys. I think that's actually going to do it for this hack. That's interesting. I like that it is a little bit more than just like some sprite editing to make it so there's South Park characters in it. But the map itself is just reversed, and that's kind of odd. I guess if you want a bit of a different Zelda experience, then go for it, but it's ultimately still Zelda 1. So, yeah. This next one is just called The Zelda Story. From 1999? This is an old friggin' hack. I love finding old hacks. Sometimes they're terrible, but occasionally they're good. I guess I'm playing as Zelda, and we'll go with another great name of Boomni. Oh shit, that's already, like, different. The HUD is hard to look at. I really hate what they're doing with the text. How it kind of has a drop shadow, but it's the same color, so it's just weird and disorienting. Not disorienting, but it just is not good to look at. What are those? Are those like slightly downgraded Link to the Past Octorok sprites? I need a sword. I don't think it'd be this way. So we'll just go backwards. But yeah, those look like Link to the Past Octoroks, but just 8-bit. They don't look like the regular Octoroks. I like that it is a little bit more creative already. Again, the white is hard to look at. It kind of makes it look like somebody scrawled it on some paper, but... Welcome, Your Highness. I guess I am Zelda. I can't afford anything. Blue candle would be nice, but I don't have money. I guess we'll just wander until we find something. I have a feeling that cave that I was near when I spawned has the sword in it, but hell if I know how to get to it, man. We'll just walk back around. I think I'm maybe starting to figure out how I can get there. If I go up and around. Assuming I even can. Because I have to go, like, down here, and I don't know if I can do that. The sprite. I've seen the sprite for Zelda before. I don't think it's originally, like, supposed to be Zelda, but... Maybe it is, and I just am an idiot and don't remember, but I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. I've definitely seen it before, though. I gotta be careful here, so I don't die. Oh shit. Good thing it goes by half hearts. Fuck. Huh. Alright. What if I go a little bit further back? Oh god. How am I gonna do this without killing myself? We might have already hit our limits for this one. It's interesting though, because it's like actually different. I walked right into the Octorok. I'm a genius. We'll continue. We'll keep doing a little bit more wandering. But yeah, it is interesting because a lot of older hacks, usually from the 90s like this, are not very good. They're just minor sprite edits, or you'll get like stuff that has swastikas and dicks all over it. So to see a hack this old actually like change the game more than that is cool. I don't entirely know how much is different, but it at least changes layouts more than most hacks do, in that it actually changes the layout. There we go, maybe this is the sword. Yes, it is. Link left his blade. Use it while... The text! The text is in the side of the caves! Alright, cool, I got a sword. It's purple. Is it the fairy sword from Majora's Mask? That was pink, wasn't it? Or no, wait, that wasn't... Was that even in Majora's Mask, or was that just a Soul Calibur thing? I don't know Zelda all that well. If that is not obvious enough. I'm especially bad at Zelda. Namely the NES one. In the last, like... I'm a genius. In the last, like, year or so since I've played Zelda 1, I have grown to appreciate it a bit more. Like, my first playthrough, I was very much on the camp of, oh, it's aged and it's terrible and brr. But since then, I've been going back and playing bits and pieces of it, especially for this video. And yeah, it's aged, but honestly, I still have a good bit of fun with it. It can be frustrating at times, especially when it comes to like not knowing anything about where to go. But it's still fun. 100%ing it would be a pain in the ass and I would never do it, but you know, I go back to play it every now and then just to kill some time, because it's a fun game. Right now it seems like the map is a little bit more like the regular NES map. Because I remember this place. Did I pick up anything? Like a bomb? Because I know there's a secret here that I can use bombs to get to. It's like right here. I think it's a heart container normally. Oop. Moblins. I guess we could just go hunt for some blue enemies, but... I might wrap this hack up here too, because... it's... like, it's actually different a little bit. It's not a huge overhaul, but I don't have super huge expectations usually from... especially, like, NES game ROM hacks in general, but, like, old NES ROM hacks don't really change a whole lot. I mean, there's probably a couple of, like, major NES overhauls. There's been a few Mega Man ones that are... The Mega Man ones especially are usually different, like, Rockman 4 No Constancy, I think it is like a full overhaul of Mega Man 4, and it's really friggin' hard, too. Depending on if I die, going back to get more bombs, or to get bombs in the first place, I guess we'll wrap it up. Octoroks, please. I guess we'll go back 2 screens, see what happens. I shouldn't be humming. That's an old like Let's Play thing that really should have died a very long time ago. And well, thankfully did, but alright. Just like me. Yeah, that's the Zelda story. It's cool. I like it so far. I don't know if I'll ever go back to finish it, but I like that it actually changes stuff around rather than just like sprite hacking the original Zelda and like, oh, Zelda's the main character now instead of Link. It doesn't seem like they've changed the map greatly, and I don't know if they've changed dungeons at all. I doubt they would have changed dungeons, but the fact that it does at least that of changing even just the first screen is more interesting than most NES ROM hacks, I think, especially for Zelda. This one is called Zelda Fall of the Moon. I was thinking maybe it had have something to do with Majora's Mask, but it probably doesn't. What the hell is my carry? Is that a fox thing? Alright, yep. Beastedididep. Good. There we go. Oh! Well, I guess I am like a wolf, but this is interesting. The map is slightly... the map, quote, the gray square that pretends to be a map is slightly different, in that my icon is like an arrow. Oh, what the hell are those things? How do they expect me to kill those when I have a sword? They're so tiny. Is my sword in here? Is anything in here? No? Welcome to Eshraz, boy. Huh. Well, this is already, like, really, really cool. I went into this, not expecting stuff that expecting, like, stuff that I hadn't played yet to be kind of meh and boring, but so far, most everything that I haven't played out of these has been interesting. South Park was a little terrible, but it changed stuff and piqued my interest. Interesting interests. How do I get to that cave? No, I guess I just walk down here. And then walk over. Is this where my sword is? I would like to see how it looks in this game. Take this and destroy the darkness. Thanks for the money. Okay. Why do caves keep starting me in weird places when I leave? Is that just like a thing that happens with Zelda ROM hacks? Or what? Is it something to do with the way the game itself is made? Is there anything I can buy in here for $30? No. If I had 30 more, I could buy the blue candle. But unless I get lucky and stumble upon one of those guys again, I don't have any way to get rupees. What about in here? Are you a warrior? If so. Well, nothing to do in here right now, I suppose. Well, it starts me over here. Let's go up that staircase and see what happens. Let's go up this one. Let's go up all the staircases. What's the point of that staircase? Why does it exist? And, Alright. It's just like the Zelda story. It's doing that weird drop shadow thing with the text that doesn't... It's not quite a drop shadow, and so it's hard to look at. That's irritating. And one thing that always like irritates me about Zelda ROM hacks, and this is like a nitpick usually, because all it really does is make you need to explore, which I'm fine with, but it always irritates me when a Zelda ROM hack moves the position of the sword around. Because, like, every Zelda game ever, you get the sword really early, or just, like, in a way that is quick. In Zelda 1, it's literally on the first screen, and it's there so you can get to shit right away, and not have to spend at least forever walking around defenseless. Zelda ROM hacks are like, fuck that. Like, Link to the Past ones usually are pretty okay with it, but I guess I can get bombs. Link to the Past ROM hacks usually keep it around. But mostly I think that's because that's a set event in the story. Zelda 1 ROM hacks are like, oh, the sword's in level 8. There's probably a ROM hack that's done that too. Meanwhile, people that have played this ROM hack are like, well, it's in the Lost Woods or wherever it is. And it's like, alright, cool. I'm nowhere near there. There's a secret here. What if I bomb it? There's a secret here in normal Zelda. There we go. Alright, well. At least I get a heart container. I didn't want to go back in there. Well, I don't know where the sword could be. It's probably somewhere that they do that. It's probably somewhere obvious, and I just don't realize it. But, again, this hack is pretty cool. It actually changes environments around. It seems like we have a mostly new map layout. Let's go in the dungeon. See what's in the dungeon. Ooh, that's weird looking. Let's explore a little bit. I can't fight anything, but, you know... Why is Mario in the... What the fuck? Alright. Okay, Mario in the dungeon. Fire Mario's in the dungeon. Controller's being kind of weird. Why Fire Mario? Why are there Marios in this? I'm confused. And then other wolves. On all levels except physical. I am dead. I think that's gonna do it for Fall of the Moon. That's cool. That one's also really cool. Because it, like, changes basically everything around. The dungeons, I don't think the layout of level 2 was any different. But Mario being there was definitely interesting. And the floor was hard to look at. But I like that it changes most of the palette, like the textures, the sprites themselves for the environments are different. It looks really cool. I might, after this video, I might go back and play more of it just to, like, progress in it. Because it's really, really cool. Alright, depending on how interesting this one is, this might be the last one. It's called The Search for Link. The title screen looks a little bit wonky. Apparently 1997, I guess, is when this hack came out. Again, little old. I like that it's kind of old. We don't need story. Link looks a little... Sprite looks a little weird. Why is my cursor an M? Limxman. Perfect. Oh, register. Oh, that's a mustache, and I'm Mario? My life is M's. Mario, you might need this on your quest. I guess so, Toad. I guess so. What? What happens to my sprite when I slash? That looks so weird. And it explodes into fireballs when it hits things. This already is interesting. Just because of how strange it is. Oh, the Shy Guys look real weird when they move upwards. That's spooky. It kind of looks like BMO from Adventure Time, actually. Let's go back here and take a look at that. So look, when they move up and down, they kind of look like BMO. Yeah, that shit's weird, man. The Tektites are the same for some reason. Also, I like how Mario's head is, like, sprite-wise, Mario is a lot thinner of a sprite than Link is, and so his head doesn't quite fit, and it's kind of, like, off to the side. Like, it doesn't sit right on the body because the sprites aren't the right size and the guy didn't change the size to make it look right. And of course the money is coins, because why wouldn't it be? Otherwise, this seems basically like Zelda 1, just with weird textures. Some enemies are changed, some aren't. Link is Mario for some reason. I guess, well, we are searching for Link, but that made me think, like, maybe we're playing as Zelda or somebody else that didn't already exist. Like, Mario never entered into the equation in my head. Mario is just the last thing I expected on this. Yep, the Shy Guys. I'm not really at my greatest gaming ability on here. Let's see if I can't wander into level 2 again. Because I want to see a dungeon. I want to see what a dungeon looks like in this game. All the textures just look terrible like this. Hey, Mario, buy-in today? Why is the question mark a different font than the rest of it? No, I'm not buying shit because I only have $17. Still, like, the sprite doesn't look quite right from this angle. It doesn't really look much like a mustache, so much as it is just a very worried Link. Oh no. What's up here? This is a shop, I think. Hey, Toad. You having fun? Having fun just sitting right here? Forever? Oh god, it looks even weirder like this. I didn't even notice that before. It's like his head is splitting in two. Is he slashing the sword, or is it... What the hell? Okay, his hand, like, becomes his mouth down there. So he is kind of, like, splitting his head open. He's spitting the sword beams. He's not holding the sword in his hand, it's in his mouth. He jabs it out with his tongue when he needs to attack. That's fucking weird. Alright, the Gorons are Koopa... Or not Gorons, the Moblins are Koopas now, I guess. So far, this has been significantly more, like, interesting than I thought it would be. It's confusing. I'm trying to... What's the right way for Lost Woods? Is it down and up? I don't remember Lost Woods in this game. Okay. I should. So now is it down? I don't remember anymore. It's been like 4 years since I... Yeah, there it is. It's been like 4 years since I fully played through Zelda 1. I guess we'll see what's interesting in the graveyard and then we'll end it. If the ghosts aren't boos, I'm disappointed. The ghosts aren't boos, they're just ghosts. Well, shit. Well, I guess I'll go let a centaur kill me, and we'll end off here. Got a scratch in my throat there. Because what better way to go out than in a blaze of glory running into a centaur's sword beam? You. Kill me. Thank you. Game over, yep. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this here episode of Showcase on Zelda hacks. If Breath of the Wild is out today when I upload this, then enjoy that, people who bought it. I'm probably gonna be doing the same because I pre-ordered the Switch and it's supposed to arrive here on the release day, so that should be fun. Alternatively, this will go up before Breath of the Wild comes out, like a day or two, so look forward to that coming out soon, those of you who want to buy it or who pre-ordered the Switch like I did. Yep. If you want to suggest future Showcase topics, you can do so in the description. I'm always willing to do stuff that people suggest, mostly because I can't come up with ideas of my own, but, you know, it helps to get some interaction also from the, like, 4 people that watch these. Also, if you want to get updates on future videos, then I have Twitter, which is linked in the description. And if you want to check out more of my content, then on screen right now are 2 of my previous videos through the power of editing, as well as a link so you can subscribe. And if you want to be notified when I upload a new video, you can click that bell notification down below the subscribe button, which is below this actual video. That's a hell of an explanation. That's all for now, and I will see you guys next time.